Tesla FSD is a danger for all those kiddies. Welcome back to Strongman Personal Finance. My name is Christopher Belli. I'm a certified CPA accountant. I'm a fake boglehead investor. I'm author of the book Stop Being a Broke Loser. It's on Amazon. And we got to talk about one of the biggest risks to Tesla stock that nobody seems to talk about. Now, the first person I heard this idea from, was my buddy Jay Nagy. Go check out his channel. But me and Jay used to do live streams together, and we talk about Tesla stock because we thought, and we still think, that Tesla is in a rational bubble. And Jay mentioned that one of the biggest risks of Tesla is that full self-driving, where you can just click a button or whatever and it just drives by itself, is apparently one of the biggest risks of Tesla because there's regulatory risk. If FSD has an issue and some child gets harmed because a freaking Tesla malfunctions, there's going to be a crackdown like you wouldn't even freaking imagine. Now, let's go watch this video done by the Dawn Project, okay? We're going to watch this video. We'll go check out the Dawn Project. And I'm going to show you, apparently, what Tesla FSD does when it runs into a child. Now, I don't know if this was faked. It could be. It could not be. It's conjecture, but Tesla's very pissed off about it. So let's see what this video is all about, and then we'll go do a little bit more research.
What do you think Elon Musk's full self-driving Tesla will do when there's a child in a crosswalk?
It doesn't even slow down.
We ran the test again. Watch the onboard footage. The test was conducted on a real street with a real crosswalk outside a school in Santa Barbara, California. The child-sized mannequin was dressed in a safety vest to make it as visible as possible.
There were no cones, there was room to swerve, and you can clearly see the accelerator. Full self-driving mode is engaged, the accelerator is not pressed, and the Tesla's display does not register the child.
The Tesla runs down the child-sized mannequin. Full self-driving disengages after striking the mannequin at 24 miles per hour.
Holy freaking crap, ladies and gentlemen. If that's true, I mean, I haven't seen any news reports of it actually happening, but if that's true, and that actually happens to a child, and I have 2 kids myself, there's going to be hell to pay with Tesla. And if that happens, that stock is going to be annihilated. Because one of the big bullish theses behind Tesla, which I don't understand the thesis, they're just going to grow revenue 50%. They're going to have more revenue than Apple in like 4 or 5 years, is that the FSD is just going to be this moneymaker. It might actually be a money pit. It's kind of a new technology. Imagine all these cars, hundreds of thousands or millions of cars on the road, just freaking driving around by computers. Of course, something bad's going to happen. So let's go look at Tesla's reaction. So Tesla found out about this video, and they were not pleased. So we look at this article right here. Tesla demands removal of video of cars hitting child-sized mannequin. The move comes amid heightened sensitivity to criticism of the software that is under public and regulatory scrutiny. So Tesla is all butthurt by that video that we just watched, which was produced by the Dawn Project. Now, this is a legitimate concern. Okay, I mean, I have kids. I don't want my kid going to school and then some Tesla loser.
I have a Tesla because I'm richer than you. Why don't you buy a Tesla, loser? You a gas-powered vehicle? You didn't want to spend 70 grand or whatever on a Model Y?
If this actually hits one of my children, oh boy, I'm suing. So Tesla's all butthurt about it. The video's still up, so I guess that's something. Now, here's one thing that really illustrates how sad some Tesla investors are, okay? Tesla fans find actual child to try to prove Teslas don't run over kids. So I was perusing this article on Vice News, and apparently there's this total loser that actually used a real child to debunk the video. Now, if this is true, and this guy actually used a real child to debunk this, you got a freaking problem, dude. If you're that obsessed about Tesla and you're fluffing Elon that hard that you're going to use a real child, your own child, I mean, somebody else's kid, who cares, right? I'm just kidding. But if it's your child, what is freaking wrong with you, you degenerate? This is freaking sick. So I briefly skimmed this article and I was like, oh my God. Now let's read about the Dawn Project. Okay, this is the nonprofit, whatever, advocacy group that's going after Tesla. So here's the founder, Dan O'Dowd. Dawn Project found out. It was founded by Dan O'Dowd, the world's leading expert in creating software that never fails and can't be hacked. Dan created the secure operating systems for projects including Boeing 787s, Lockheed Martin F-35 fighter jets, the Boeing B-1B intercontinental nuclear bomber, and NASA's Orion Crew exploration vehicle. Okay? So apparently, if all this is true, this guy's got some pretty legit credentials. The one thing that gives me kind of like Reichsmarshal vibes is he's the world's leading expert in creating software that never fails and can't be hacked. I'm not a software developer, but that sounds kind of threatening to me. And we also see a little bit of, I guess you'd call him a Luddite, maybe. The problem. Computers have become a grave threat to humanity since they have been hooked up to the internet together with every safety critical device. Okay. So you can kind of read this, but I do get kind of like Luddite vibes. But basically, I'm sure this guy has other motivations that I can't see on the surface. But it seems to me that this guy is obsessed with the threat that technology poses to human life. And when it comes to something like FSD, I think there are legitimate concerns to be worried about. Okay. So, we look at Dan O'Dowd. Here he is. He appeared on CNBC. He looks like a freaking nut right here. Green Hill Software CEO and the founder of the Dawn Project. So apparently he's the founder of Green Hill Software, and he's been the president and the CEO since its inception. So he's been doing this for, software solutions for 40 freaking years. And this Dawn Project is pretty new. So apparently this is like one of the first things that they are pursuing is going after Tesla. And I 100% support this. Because if something like this happens...
What do you think Elon Musk's full self-driving Tesla will do when there's a child in a crosswalk?
There's going to be freaking hell to pay with Tesla. Oh, my Lord. Woo! I love Tesla so much. Yeah, just test it on your own child, bro. It's the future. BMW EV is better than Tesla. That's sacrilege. You know what's even better? A used van, gas-powered. The test was performed by a company that has a competing self-driving AI. Maybe. Holy smokus! That ain't no dang jokus for Tesla my Esla. Not that it means the test is false. So like I said, I haven't seen any news stories of Teslas actually hitting children, but this is just an example of one of the massive risks that comes with Tesla stock and FSD. If something like this happens and a child gets hurt, there's going to be a problem. That's all I'm saying. Tesla stans are crazy fans. It's a term from the Eminem song, Stan. Man, I don't know anything about pop culture. Seth has a Tesla Y. Well, he makes a lot of money. Electric cars are bad. Okay. I'm not saying they're bad or evil. I'm just saying this is a big risk of Tesla. Why does people like Tesla so much? Elon Musk. That's why. So I just wanted to bring that to your attention. That was an interesting thing that I read about. Let me know your thoughts. Maybe you've done more research on this, but it's not really about the Dan O'Dowd guy, whether he's right or wrong. It's the fact that this is a massive risk as a Tesla investor that you should consider. And I'm never buying that stock except through VT. Well, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Have a wonderful day. Cheers!